Okay, Johto. I'm not gonna lie. Johto, Pokemon Gold and Silver, I did not play until after I played Heart Gold and Soul Silver. So I've got like a weird. I did the newer game first before I did the older game because I played Hoenn on Game Boy and I played this on the DS. And then I played Heart Gold. I didn't ever have a copy of Silver or Gold at the time. Or Crystal, because Crystal was another game at the time. But with that being said, we're going to scroll over to the... Everybody knows what I'm picking. Like, it's for Alligator. It's for Alligator. I picked Chikorita the first time I played, but it's for Alligator. Everybody knows that. Normal types. For the sole ability to make people rage and break their games, this Miltank is the best. The rollout, the milk drink, just, if you know, you know. And a lot of people are going to be mad that I put that as my number one because everybody hated it. Houndoom. Houndoom is the best fire type. Don't worry about Ho-Oh. Don't worry about Entei. Houndoom is the best fire type from that game. All right, see, this one's tough for me. This one's really tough because I almost equally love these two Pokemon with a passion. Lantern and Quagsire are two of my favorite water types, period. Are they good? No. But they're really fun to use. And just based off of how much I've used the both of them, I have to pick Quagsire. I think I've used him more. Grass types, there's not great options, but they did introduce Breloom. Or not Breloom. This is, oh my god, not Bellsprout. Who is this? Blossom. Just because of that, I'm picking Sunflora, because I used Sunflora more. Alright, people might disagree with me, but that's what I genuinely used in that game. And on top of that, I couldn't even remember Blossom's name for a second. So yeah, we're going Sunflora. And then this is the other reason that I waited to pick Lantern. A lot of people really, really, really liked Ampharos. And Ampharos is awesome. Don't get me wrong. It just took a while to get one, in my opinion. Because, like, you could catch a Mareep, but Mareep didn't do a lot of damage early on. It was kind of just like a weak, slower electric type. And I'm used to fast things. So I'm going to pick Lantern. And a lot of people are going to hate that I did that instead of picking Ampharos. As far as ice types go, I gotta go with Sneasel. Sneasel is awesome. I loved Heracross. I always loved... There was, like, no fighting types in that game. That's crazy. Yeah, Heracross is awesome. We love Heracross. Crobat, easy, no competition. Crobat's one of the greatest flying types that has ever... You can get Mean Look. You can lock the Latios and Latias down. You can... That was from... I'm thinking Gen 4 right now. I'm, like, jumping forward. You stopped the dogs from running around. Cross Poison. I think that's when Dark types became a thing. So you could actually use Bite, and it was Dark, so it would mess with Psychic types. That's good against Poison. Like, Crobat's awesome, and he's fast as shit. So Crobat, yeah, no competition. Ground types? Oh, see, I think I made a mistake. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Is that Gligar or Glysaur? I sometimes actually get the two confused. It's Gligar. Glysaur is the stronger one. But yeah, man, you know, like, you can't go wrong. You really just can't go wrong. Okay, wait, what am I looking at now? Flying? Okay. I'm not gonna lie. I almost want to pick Crobat twice. I don't know if they'll let me. It's looking like they'll let me. But for the sake of keeping a fresh roster, I also thought it was really cool how Noctowl was a special attacker as a bird. That was cool to me. And it wasn't as fast as all the other birds, and you could only catch it at night. So for that reason, because the day-night cycle became a thing, we got to go with Noctowl. Psychic types. Oh, boy, it is taking a second to load. Oh, that's why. It's because we have... Don't I have to pick a unknown here? I feel like we have to pick an unknown here. Yeah, where is he? Where H? We gotta go with H. I've you know, it's you know, it just makes sense. It just makes sense. Just H. My name's Hoffman. It just makes sense. We're going to go with an unknown. What is this? Is it... I know what I'm picking. Oh, it's a bug type? Yeah, we've got to honestly go with our homie right here. Scyther didn't... I didn't give Scyther the love in the first game, and then I found out about Scizor. And on top of that, Scizor, later in the gens, Scizor I ran on a rain team because the fire types wouldn't be able to hurt him as much because he was in the rain. W plays. Rock types. Rock types. Sudowoodo, bro. Sudowoodo. Like... He's funny. He's blocking your path. You cut him and you go into a Pokemon battle. That's funny. I love Miss Magius, by the way. Okay, well, I guess that's the only other one that got introduced. That's crazy. Okay. Dark types. I already picked Houndoom, right? Thank God. Okay. Umbreon was awesome as well. And did I already pick Sneasel for the ice type? Yes. Okay, so by that logic, we have to pick Umbreon. Tyranitar was really cool. Don't get me wrong, but I didn't use him this gen. And what am I on? Steel? I'm not going to do a repeat, so we're going to go with Steelix. Even though Steelix is kind of mid, not going to lie. And there was no fairy types at the time, so we're going to go with Azumarill. Azumarill is the water type that I would use if I didn't use for Alligator. Gimmick form? I got to go with Houndoom. Mega Houndoom. Actually... I'm not going to lie. I really liked Ampharos, and because I didn't pick Ampharos earlier on in the list, because I replaced it with Lantern, I'm going to go with Ampharos. Because I also did use an Ampharos a lot on my team. Favorite Legendary? That's tough. That's tough, but I'm going to go with Lugia. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to go with Lugia. I didn't see the movie, but, I mean, just the trek to get down to Lugia in Heart Gold and Soul Silver... That was nice. It was a good time. I also caught my Lugia with my second Ultra Ball. So that was also a reason that I was really hyped about it. Who's my favorite? Crobat. That was hard. What were my options? What were my other options? Yeah, no, it's Crobat. All right.